thing with the Ventoux is that it's quite kind to you. It gives you plenty of time at the start to find your rhythm and warm up. The opening 3 kilometres a little more than a full splat, only averaging 2%. The following 4 kilometres pitch up slightly, averaging 5%. And it's at kilometre 7 where the fun really begins. However, over those opening 7 Ks, there is a constant reminder in the distance of where you're going to. It's one of the few mountains where you can see your finish point pretty much from the start. As you might expect, some of cycling's greatest names have won up here on the Ventoux. Amongst them Charlie Gould, Raymond Poulidor, Bernard Thévenet and the great Eddie Merckx. However, back in 1994, it was the unlikely figure of Eros Polly, 1m94 and 86 kilograms, who crested here first en route to stage victory. Our speed's been hovering just above and just below 10 k's per hour for quite some time now. It doesn't take a genius to work out, luckily for me. A 22k climb at this speed is going to take a long time. And further down on the lower slopes, had a bit of cloud cover. That seems to have disappeared now with the sun directly on my back. Feels like I'm in an oven. It's really quite difficult at this point. 11 k's in though, almost halfway now. With about 3.5 kilometres to go, we come above the tree line and into this very open lunar type landscape, which no doubt will be familiar to you even if you've never climbed Mont Ventoux before. It really feels here like you pretty much reach out and grab the tower that sits on the top of the mountain here, but don't be fooled. It's still a deceptively long way to go before you actually reach the top. And of course, being open like this section of the climb is very susceptible to the weather conditions. Speeds as high as 320 k's per hour have been recorded up here at the top of the Ventoux. Nothing like that today. There's a bit of a breeze, but thankfully for me, it's a tailwind.
Don't wanna catch my eye.
When you reach the Tom Simpson Memorial here, you'll know that there's less than 1 kilometre to go before you reach the top. Tom was the first ever yellow jersey wearer from Britain and tragically died here all the way back in 1967 under tragic circumstances. As you can see, lots of people pay their respects to Tom on here en route to riding up this iconic climb. The next series we make should be iconic descents. Well, I finally got my breath back here at the top. I have to say, it certainly is a very, very hard mountain to climb. But as the old saying goes, what goes up must go down. This is the fun bit.
South the Wes with its 21 hairpins.